didn't really have a list of men. I had a list. Well, it was. I guess it was my idea to bring to Arsenal, speak to Flood, and I didn't really have. Well, none of us really had any other ideas, but he wasn't necessarily. I don't know. We didn't all go into that thinking this is definitely the man for the record. It was just let's meet him and see how he talks about working. And because of those, because of all the records that he made on paper, he was the perfect man for the job. But that doesn't necessarily mean, in reality, it's the right thing for the group to do. And maybe we want to work with someone younger that had made less records and had less things under their belt. But when we sat down with Flood and we came to rehearsals to start with, and I don't know, we just clicked instantly. And we love the way he talked about making records quickly and not being I don't know, just not agonising over every drum sound. And that was music to our ears, because making the second record, which we're very proud of, and we needed a lot of help with from Jackknife Lee, but it took a long time to do everything. Everything was kind of over-analysed, or analysed correctly, not over-analysed, but there was a lot more thought, I guess. It was quite nice to make it with less thought. Yeah, I mean, the way we've always written, when we lived in the same house, when we lived in the same town, and now we don't live in the same countries, it's still the same, really. It's I write the beginnings of the song, which is a demo on either a piano maybe, or synthesizers this time, acoustic guitar. It's just very basic chordal information and the vocal melody generally. And they get sent out to the rest of the guys via email this time, because obviously, it's the best way to get it to them. And then they just digest them, really, listen to them at their leisure, and think about ideas and think about styles and the way the songs could, go to become editors' songs. And at some point down the line, we get in a rehearsal room and we talk about it properly and we try ideas out and we see what happens. And sometimes it works in seconds, and sometimes it just doesn't work at all. Some songs we're still working on. So, but that's the way we've always worked. We always kind of attack the songs individually and then get together.
When we went in to rehearse the record, it was the 20 songs that we were going to go and record, and we kind of did 2 weeks rehearsal with Flood in the room, and it was all about getting him going. He's got to feel it, and if he's shaking his head and not drinking his coffee, he's not having a good time. So you have to keep going around those ideas, there were songs that we weren't too sure on when we were rehearsing, and he would be going, "No, you should do this." Eat Raw Meat being the main kind of song that we were all a bit unsure about until we were in that rehearsal room. So yeah, it was good to rehearse for a time before actually going into the studio, getting in more shape.
Papillon is I think it's the only real single on the album. It's the only song that really works on the radio, I think. The others are too long or too dark, or I don't know. I think we've made, apart from Papillon, quite a challenging record, quite a left field record for us. But I don't know. At the same time, we do like pop music, and we like, I don't know, that kind of adrenaline rush that some songs can give you. And that was our attempt at that kind of club thing. And very early on, it had a slight personality, but as Chris said earlier on, it was convoluted and too many ideas. And Flood helped us make it this pop thing. And then it was #1 in Belgium.